Yeah. To be very honest, the collections that have been launching since December, I have really upped my game, and the reason is my competition. Because if
Okay.
it that did not exist, I don't think I would have thought of so many different things. And even now, I recently launched something. It's called as Floregates. It has a crystal, and inside that flowers. Even if I want, I cannot make the same exact design again because they're like so unique. The concept is same, but each piece that you see in my store, even with me, there are no two quantities of the same design. They're all single pieces. So I'm coming up with so many things like that, and I think I'm also trying to make it hard for the competition by sharing the entirety of my journey of how I'm doing the collection, or what is the kind of blocks that I faced, or the failures before I launched this collection. Everything I'm sharing out there. So, and including so many little details that if those little details are again replicated, people just easily know it that, the OG was Leafy Affair. I think it has helped me in a way to make better stuff.
So I was recently going through the Leafy Affair website after so long because last time I ordered was in 24, I think. I was going through, so I went through the new collection as well. But then I saw clear segregation between two different types of products, one being jewelry as a category and
Hmm.
one being lifestyle as a category, if you must say. That included home decor, that included stationery, but the SKUs were limited over there. Jewelry
Hmm.
was the
Hmm.
major part
Hmm.
of it. If I have to put it this way, how do you see Leafy Affair at the moment? So,
Hmm.
what is Leafy Affair for you? As I have segregated it into two different categories, how do you categorize it? This is a hard question, but if we remove jewelry as a category from Leafy Affair itself, then do you
Okay.
think that the business is sustainable?
But why would we remove?
It's just a question.
Oh, okay, got it. It will be sustainable. But I think as a business, suddenly if someone says no, you cannot sell any jewelry anymore from tomorrow, maybe for some period it's going to be hard because we do not have multiple SKUs in the, home decor segment. But it we do not have multiple SKUs, not because it is hard to produce or not because it's hard to design, but because our brand grew into this brand that is serving a certain type of customer who wants like artistic nature things at a certain price point. I mean, it's these customers, right? So maybe we'll face some difficulty a few months, but then we're gonna build on it, I guess, because our products, I'm pretty sure, like I'm super confident about our designs and storytelling. So, in fact, I have got like a lot of requests in custom orders for home decor where people are like, hey, I want this flower, I want like a tabletop, can you do it? But the thing is, that takes a lot more effort, and to the kind of quality that we give in our jewelry, to give the same quality in home decor, it's going to cost a lot more. So, but then I do know such a market exists where, for their house, they do not think twice. They just want art, they want very high quality stuff, and they don't mind paying. So I guess we will grow into that. So it is still definitely sustainable. Yeah.
Okay, so you overall see it as a lifestyle brand.
Yeah, I do.
You're open to growing it.
I'm open to growing it. To be honest, now it's been like 2, 3 years since Shark Tank, and so much has changed as a founder how I look at the brand itself. Before it was a botanical jewelry brand, it was just a nature jewelry or a nature lifestyle brand. Now I see it more like an intentional jewelry brand. If you see just the jewelry market also out there,
Mm-hmm.
be it Palmonas, be it like so many brands are there, right? Like Viva, so many. Everything is more design oriented. There is no single brand that exists out there which is an intentional jewelry brand. By that, what I mean is so many times you don't wear jewelry just because it looks good. Maybe it's a little hard for men to understand this, but I'm sure women will relate to this. Sometimes, especially me, for example, I'm traveling, I pick up something, it's just a stone with a thread or like a shell, and calls to me, or it makes me feel something. It makes me feel lucky, or it makes me feel pretty. It makes me feel something. And so many times, jewelry is not about matching it with your outfits, but matching it with your mood. And when you do that, you carry off anything that you're wearing so well that even if it's a random t-shirt you're wearing and you're just wearing like a nice necklace with it, it kind of goes. You don't have to think, oh, will this match? Will this gold match with this white color? You don't have to think so much. And there is like a big gap there. And I think slowly now Leafy Affair is moving towards that, where we're serving that, saying this, like this talisman, this pendant, or this flower, it means something. I wear sunflowers very often. It makes me feel so bright and it makes me feel like how a sunflower is, like very joyous and bright and happy. So yeah, I think that's the space I want to grow in. I know I've spoken about being a lifestyle brand before or botanical jewelry brand. I want to be intentional jewelry brand, which we're already doing. So I'm very happy about that.